Is because it's a lot easier. This lady right here, the day they cut that flank in her lower wound, okay, I put it on here for everybody to see the wound they put. That lady cop was there. She's the cop, okay. I was out there. I was watching videos on this phone that I'm holding right now, okay. I was watching videos March 17, 2024. This lady cop is the one that came down there. Linda had her surgery done. This wound that I'm packing right here with gauze, that's what they did this day. It was a basic, simple procedure. Wasn't too bad. Easy to do. Didn't take that long. After it was finished, Dr. Sunstein's to come out. He said, we're done. They should be calling you back there within the next 20, 30 minutes, okay? It was Dr. Sunstein. Now, they did not call me back there. I sat there for about 3 hours watching all kinds of people again that had went in, came out of surgery long after us, and their family was going back there to be with their loved one. After about 3 hours, I got up and I recorded the time and what everything was going on, and they called the cops on me. I was sitting there watching videos most of the time on this phone. This cop came down, and this cop right here actually told me that she said visiting is not a right. Visiting your loved one in the hospital who's there for surgery is not your right. It is a privilege. Oh, no, it is not. Okay, no, it is not. Okay, so at any rate, I wanted to talk to Linda again about them and what they did when they tried to force her to see the doctor. And after they tried to force her to see the doctor, how they ordered, okay, see this one right here, open wound, lower left flank on back. They removed it because they said it was too horrible. So I remade it and explained it like this just to try to get where they would leave it on there, and they left it on there, okay? Kidney stones, calcium buildup. But at any rate, Linda, tell me about after they arrested me. Tell me everything truthfully, the exact words you used, okay? And what'd they do?
Well, after they arrested you, first they tried to force me to go back to the room to be examined or to be killed by Dr. Sunstein.
Dr. Sunstein ain't gonna do that, Linda. That's what I'm telling you. Not Dr. Sunstein's. Well, he didn't, okay? Dr. Sunstein's problem is he don't really care. It's just a job to him. He should have been a lawyer and not a doctor, okay? Because he leaves.
He should be working
okay.
on cadavers.
Yeah, before we go any further, he does leave operating rooms with live patients in there with trainee doctors, does he not?
Yes, he does.
How do we know this to be true?
Because I went there one time because of this infection I had in my lower side. And he said, just come in. I'll be in surgery, but you come in and I'll leave surgery for a little while to see you.
And he did.
So he left his surgery to go in and see me. And he was in the room with me for at least an hour, hour and a half.
While he was in there, guys, he was doing a lot of snorting, okay? First off, he was doing a lot of snorting, okay? I'm not going to go all the way there, but I did ask him, are you catching a cold? And he said no, so.
Marta said
yeah.
he would tell the
But anyway, listen, he did leave the operating room for about an hour. And when we went there, he had told me on the phone, just bring her in, I'll be in the operating room, I'll leave, come see her for a few minutes, and then, it'll be okay. When he came in there, I told the nurses when we register, I prefer you not do that because we'll end up with somebody like Linda. When he came in with her, I did ask him, you got a lot of patient in surgery right now. He said, yes, we do, but we're just doing kidney stones. Right now we're transferring to the other side, so it's no big deal. He was in there with us for an hour. Now, he tried to aspirate the infection, okay, he got very little, but he gave her the antibiotic. It was enough to get a culture on it. He gave her the antibiotic. And when he gave her the antibiotic, that pretty much is a little bitty thing in there. It might be like a little fat, a little scar tissue right there, but it did go way down, right, Linda?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's go back to where we was at. Tell me about when you left, or after they was trying to pull you back to the doctor to see them without me. Exactly what did you say and do?
Well, I called them pigs. I told them, hell no, I'm not going back to see the doctor.
And this lady cop that I showed at the beginning on that video that was there that
The
day,
lady cop tried to say, well, I'm the one that let your husband go see you.
or she took me to you. Now, on that day, guys, she's a tyrant. That lady cop is a tyrant. She's a sweet young girl, okay? But she don't understand we have freedoms and rights, and she thinks that we should not have those freedoms and rights, and that they should be able to tell us what they are. But when I threw U.S. Title 18, 241, and 242 on her, because those nurses did, in fact, conspire to violate our rights and did not, and then did violate our rights, that cop says, sir, listen, they're moving her right now. I'm going to take you to her right now, okay? Come with me. I'm going to take you to her. And she took me to her, and I gave her a hug, and we left friends, okay? But now go on, Linda. She did tell you that she was the one that took me to her and go from there.
Yeah, she said, I'm the one that took your husband to you.
Oh.
Like I should thank her for taking you to me 4 hours afterwards.
What?
After I got to my regular room.
While you was in recovery, did you ask for me?
In recovery, I kept asking for you.
Several times?
More than several times.
And several
Constantly.
times. Several families that got out of surgery after you, I watched them go back. They continued to refuse to let me. And when she got up to the floor, guys, the nurses on the floor, they was all laughing. They said, that's right, we all stick together, okay? And that day I did call somebody that is a member of Thongo Blast. And I told him, I said, man, they're acting like gangbangers up here. So why don't you come up here and visit my wife? Okay, but they never did. But go ahead, Lena. Let's talk about the day here at this last visit when they arrested me. Now, after you broke away from them and all this, go ahead.
Well, after I refused to go in the examining room and let them so-called examine me, I was using profanity. I was cussing them. I was threatening to pull my shit bag off and rub it in their faces. I was calling them fucking pigs and all kinds of different cuss words.
And now the police...
Because I was upset.
And did the police order you to leave at this time?
They did order me to leave.
No doctors, no nurses, no managers. The police ordered you to leave.
The police ordered me to leave, and I was using profanity. I was calling them pigs, so they got more police that ordered me to leave, and they all escorted me out of the building, and then I started walking to the elevators, but then I changed my mind and I walked out the doors there because I seen the
parking garage?
I seen you were still there.
Oh, I was still there?
So I start walking out that door to thinking I can see you, so I look in all the police cars, they done drove off with you.
Uh-huh.
So then after that, they keep forcing me to leave, telling me I need to leave now. And they're following me around like a damn puppy dog. So I start going to the elevator. I get to the elevator.
At the parking garage, right?
Yeah, the elevator in the parking garage. And I decided since they're going to follow me like puppy dogs, I'm going to make them earn this. So I go the long way around and we go up the 5 or 6 flights of steps because we always park on the very top level.
6th floor, that's correct.
So I made them go all the flights of steps with me, and one of the cops, the one that was right behind me, he was fat, he was overweight.
He was out of breath?
He was having a hard time taking those steps. I had my husband's coffee. I said, I know you pigs like your coffee and donuts. I have some coffee. I'm sorry I don't have no donuts, but I can share the coffee with you.
What'd he say?
He said, no, I'm okay.
Yeah, I think the body cam footage for that one right there is going to be funny. That's going to be funny. I see Valorant Tim, hello. Megan Wickerson, hi. You still talking to this dumbass Johnny Gobble. She's ready for you to shut up. Probably so she can tell the story, right? Play Sky big, Fortnite for her. Yeah, I understand, yeah. What that guy's talking about, play Fortnite for her. Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, that body cam footage there from her with the police, I think it'll probably be worth watching, but I don't think with my charges I'm actually going to get hers. Hers I might have to pay for, but hers I think it'll make a comic video. I really do, because you was really going off on them cops, wasn't you?
Yes, I was. I was upset. They gonna arrest you for nothing?
Yep. Yep.
For speaking loud, and I'm cussing them out. I'm calling them pigs. They won't arrest me.
They will, but they knew they had already committed a crime when they arrested me, Linda. But you know what's
They
going
knew
through
they
the
arrested
Bulldog's
the wrong
mind?
one.
You know what's going through the Bulldog's mind? She has qualified immunity. Delete laws with all these people. I think what they're wanting to do away with is qualified immunity. You're damn skippy, because they're fixing to be sued. And that bitch knew she was illegally arresting me for trespass. She knew I did not trespass. She knew I was your patient care advocate there with legal, legit reason to be there. The detective done told me.
Pig, she wanted to go in the examining room with me. When you said no, you have to stay out there.
Yeah. Yeah. We got one keeps coming in and out. What's he say? He's a bad leader. He is going to hell. Probably he must be talking about Joe Biden. Huh? Hellbound sinner, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Huh? What, you following Jesus, ain't you? You know who I follow? I follow the Most High Yah and his son Yahushua. Yeshua. You keep on following yours, okay, Johnny Cobbler? All right, guys. I see two popping in and out, in and out. I'm not policing watching last night, but her video from the police footage that day, yesterday, I think it'll be a comic video. But that, guys, you know what? There's MCU short, place Sky Biddy Fortnite for her. I done read that one, huh? All right, guys. With that, we see y'all on the next one. Have y'all a great night.